What's going on, folks? I'm Des with Desfoot, and this is the GoPro Hero 7 Black with Hypersmooth Stabilization. It's supposed to produce gimbal-like stabilization without the gimbal. Now, everybody loves the footage that you can get out of a gimbal, but it doesn't exactly come easy because you have to wear this contraption on your chest that you can easily hit your knee on. Plus, there's obviously the risk of damage if you were to crash, and then there's a couple $100 that's out the window. So the prospect of being able to get buttery smooth footage without a gimbal is really intriguing because who really likes wearing a gimbal in the first place? But back to the Hero 7 Black and whether it can really replace a gimbal, and I would say that sometimes, and it's really going to depend on how you mount it as well as the type of riding that you want to do. With mountain bike trail videos becoming extremely popular over the last couple years, people have really perfected the right camera angle, and that's going to be mounting it low on a chest mount so you can see the handlebars in front of you as well as a good view of the horizon. But unfortunately, that's not necessarily the best mounting solution because your shoulder straps on your chest harness are going to be really long, which could produce some bouncy footage. Then there's going to be the option of mounting it to the top of your helmet, which will produce some very stable footage, but unfortunately that's not necessarily the ideal camera angle either. And then there's the options of mounting it to the front of your helmet or to the side, but unfortunately with those, it'll actually weight your helmet a little bit funny. And then there are some other channels that have already talked about the solution of mounting it to the chin part of a full face helmet, but not many people wear a full face helmet all the time at least. So the best solution I came up with is going to be a high chest mount. And what that'll do is it'll kind of split the difference in terms of the camera angle, but it'll also reduce the length of the straps, which should also prevent that bouncing. But it's kind of pointless of me just talking about this, so let's actually get on the trail and then we can talk about it. And by the way, from this point on, I will be using the audio straight out of the Hero 7 Black without any wind muffs or covers or anything like that. So let's roll. So basically, footage when you're climbing is going to be a little bit tough because you're going to have your leg movement, plus for the most part a lot of people sit down on climbs, which again is really going to accentuate every little bump you can feel through the saddle. But if you can try to keep your body still, it should produce some okay footage, I think. So I can tell you that this portion right here is probably going to look terrible because it's kind of a mixture of standing, sitting, and just some kind of rougher terrain that unfortunately the Hypersmooth Stabilization just won't take out everything. Now that we've gotten the climb out of the way, which everybody loves to get out of the way, we're going to go down now, and this trail is it's a little bit meaty. There's some sharp rocks on it, so you see how it performs. And I'm pretty much going to be standing almost the entire time. One thing I also forgot to mention too is if you have really stretchy elastic straps on your chest mount, make sure to either replace those with something a lot stiffer, or you can actually just attach an extra strap to it too. So I definitely can feel it bouncing around a little bit, but significantly better than if you're sitting on the saddle. I didn't feel it bounce around that much. A little double up here. Rip. Felt pretty smooth. A nice tight switchback. Again, it should follow the turn really well. Alright, so this is pretty fun. I ran into my buddy Ben while finishing out this review, so he's going to be a little guest for the wrap-up. So this section of trail, it's a really good highlight of where the Hero 7 Black is going to shine, because it's going to be a little bit smoother Not going to be much for really rough terrain. And again, if you stay off of the saddle and you keep your torso kind of light, you should get pretty smooth footage. Dang, it's getting cold. So can the GoPro Hero 7 Black replace a gimbal? I would say sometimes. It's really going to shine on terrain like this, but if you get some really, really meaty stuff, it's not going to do quite as well. But overall, the Hero 7 is a solid upgrade from the Hero 6. So, as much as it can't necessarily replace the gimbal, it is darn good. Bounce around a little bit. As usual, if you like the video, smash that like button while you're smashing this downhill, and we will see you in the next video. Woo! Yeah, buddy.